because they want the infrastructure.
Hello, what's going on, everyone? French is president.
Something's got to give. How long do you think they can hide that?
We've got to go back to him then, I guess. Dude. Oh, so I need to go to the other side to get my trading from you. Hello, Linda.
What's up, Linda?
Prepare yourself for passage, human child.
Human child. Get in my throat. I will not eat you. You have my word on it. So I'm doing pretty good right now. It's been a fairly good day. And then the game crashed. Which is great. Come, Linda. We need to travel to the other side.
What's up, Linda?
Prepare yourself for passage, human child.
And then I did a bunch of special maps for it as well. I've just got my normal maps to complete now. Shouldn't be too difficult. I needed to just go into uni for that to use the X normal thing that I've talked about previously. Alright, we're on the other side now. Really good. Okay. Like, is it? We're at 196. We need 800, so like a quarter away there to get in our cobweb duster. And then I got my FRP teacher sent me back my lecture review and said, yeah, you gotta do this, this and this, and it's basically a piece of shit. You've done it wrong. It was so good to hear. You're a cat, aren't you? Okay, they are bad. Damn cats. We've not been to the reception area before. Interesting. Let's hope the game doesn't crash loading between areas again.
Warning. Geodesic isolation chamber this way. Stay out.
Give me that. That bear just shit the freaking out of me. Oh, ball. Yeah, I stopped around 4 o'clock doing work because I felt I've done enough, you know? For once. I'm sort of relatively happy. Where I met. My progress. We then got a pipe, which reminds me of the book I'm currently reading.
Children, please remember not to pet or feed the animals at Whispering Rock.
It's just Sherlock Holmes, obviously.
Has caused numerous genetic mutations, and animals you encounter, especially at night, might be more dangerous than the kind you have back home.
Doesn't necessarily smoke a pipe, but self-incarnate dog kinda does, maybe, I don't know. Well, the front of the book has a guy in like a dressing gown with a bow tie, and he's smoking a pipe. I've only just started reading it anyway. I'm looking forward to getting through it because I absolutely love Sherlock Holmes, the modern series, and the film as well that they did with Robert Downey Jr. Kinda. Aren't they extinct or something?
Mental cobwebs getting you down. I've got just the device up here in the main lodge store. Why don't you come on up and score yourself a cobweb duster before they're all sold out?
Do not want to approach the bear.
Where would you like me to take you, Agent Crawler?
It's good.
Let's go to Ford's, my sanctuary.
Yes, noble Psycho Master.
Need to go here.
Recognition of your hard work, dedication, and mental agility. I'm proud to bestow upon you the official merit badge for telekinesis.
Oh yeah. The power we need to use to get some progress.
With telekinesis, we can use our minds to grasp an object and then throw it. Go ahead, try it yourself. Bro, now, let's see if you can make it through the hoop.
You sound like my dad.
Hey, I've been thinking about that. Why'd that guy hate psychics so much? What did we ever do to him?
Well, psychics killed his whole family. Cursed them and all their descendants to die in water.
Whoa,
Yeah,
talk about baggage.
tell me about it. And the weird thing is, I'm pretty sure he's actually psychic himself.
Ha! Cuckoo! Well, you can work on him when you get home. For now. Oops. Oh, great shot. Let's see you do that again. Now, try to throw that baby right through the hoop. Bingo! Okay, last one. Don't be shy.
Right through.
Now, let me show you something.
I'm so good at
Take that
this.
trash can up and aim your toss at the side of the caravan. Kablooey! Throwing something against a wall is a little more destructive than tossing it around in the ground, isn't it? Oh no! Another one of my sensors. Now, how did that get in here? Looks like we're in luck. He doesn't see you yet. Why don't you smash him on the head with that handy trash can? Come on! Use telekinesis to pick up the trash can and throw it at that sensor.
Bravo!
Bullseye!
Looks like the trash took him out.
Next lesson, we'll work on your snappy one-liners. In recognition
Yes.
of your hard work, dedication, and mental agility, I'm proud to bestow upon you the official merit badge for invisibility.
Oh yeah! I'm going to be the Invisible Man.
Okay, let's play a game. Look out, another sensor. Oh no, you're out of ammo.
No, I'm not.
You are now. Here are the rules. Take this guy out, but if he sees you at all, you'll lose. Go get him.
Oh no!
Hey, where'd he go? Oh, well done. Now that's the power of invisibility. I think I've heard the kids around camp refer to this technique as silent but deadly. Rasputin, come up here. There's something you should see.
That's a slightly different reference to something else. So yeah, but I watched some more Torchwood last night. I watched 3 episodes actually. There was the Cyberwoman episode, which was incredibly
There's
interesting.
only one left, son. Can't even make a connection with Sasha or Mia right now for some reason.
Sasha said he had some official Psychonauts business.
Impossible. I would know it if they did. No, something's happened to them. Rasputin, listen. You're the only one who can stop Oleander now.
What about you?
I can't leave this cave, Rasputin. Not as the Ford Cruller you know.
What? Why?
Years ago, I was in a terrible psychic duel that left me barely alive.
Yeah, I read about that. They said your psyche was shattered. It crushed your mind. But you seem fine to me.
Yes, when I'm down here, near the Titanium load, the concentrated power of the Titanium pulls my thoughts together, keeps me like my old self. But if I leave this sanctuary, my psyche becomes disjointed, and I fall into one of my other personalities, with no memory of who I really am. I'd be no use to you unless you needed something raked or marked.
Well, you can call headquarters and get help.
The Psychonauts won't listen to me. They wrote me off as a loon years ago. That's why Sasha and Mia have to take on all my missions. Headquarters doesn't know I'm the one behind the assignment, so they never get approved. But Sash and Mia seem to be out of commission now. You have to be my field agent, Rasputin.
I'll do it, sir.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Yes.
Good. You have to find where that monster took the girl. And if you locate any of the other children's brains along the way, bring them back to me for cranialization. Understand?
Ew. I mean, yes, sir.
Find brains, rescue girl, save day. Easy. So yeah, it was a really interesting episode because obviously do I have any psychos? No. Go this way. Yeah. So
Where would you like me to take you,
the like
Agent Crawler?
secretary.
It's time to go to the lake.
Yes, sir, Admiral.
Guy
sir.
for the tortured people who looks after the door and takes care of all the like dirty laundry stuff, like cleaning up the bodies and stuff. He has a girlfriend, right? Was converted to, well, partially converted to become a cyber person. There we go. With that and levitation. Like marksman, like shame we can't have that. Well, I have 0 with that. Invisibility might be useful. And sneaking around. Shield by almost be useful, but yeah. So he sort of saved her from the Carnaby Wharf incident that happened at the end of
What's up,
season
Linda?
2
Prepare yourself
of Doctor
for
Who.
passage, human child.
You know, when all the Cybermen attacked and the Daleks came, whatever, you know, all that shit happened. He saved her and brought her to here and had the conversion unit so set up as a life support system for her, and then in this episode he got a guy who's famous for his cybernetic skills to come in to try and save her. When you want the door.
See more, or else maybe. The analyticals, man. Oh, and the national park
I'm not
system
picking up anything.
with the
Must not be
backing
any
of.
arrowheads nearby.
Nope. Alright. I'm going to go around looking for some arrowhead things then.
What's up, Linda?
Prepare yourself for passage, human child.
Oh, that's not the button. No, it's not the button. It's gotta be somewhere around here.
On sale now in the main store, we have a special on Dream Fluffs. Hear me? Dream Fluffs. They're good for you. Keep a pocket full of these for a quick boost of mental health.
Go to this place then. So yeah, he was trying to save her, and then she became. She still had the posh cyber. Woman, get up. But she wanted to convert people and stuff, so they had to like kill her off. Sorry, the secretary guy.
Nope, still won't budge.
As far as the killer, which is very sad and emotional. Let's get away from this bear.
Remember to keep filling up those scavenger hunt forms. We got a couple of big promotions for the winner.
nowhere. Nowhere. I tell you, it's nowhere.
Where would you like me to take you, Agent Cruller?
Can I skip the day by going to cabin
Take me
area
to the kids' cabins area.
With pleasure.
and sleeping? Because I don't like the things attacking me. But yeah, that was interesting. And then they did the next episode after that was an episode on fairies, which are actually not aliens per se, but like kind of alienish. They're complicated.
I'm not picking up anything. Must not be any deep arrowheads nearby.
Apparently I don't think I can. That's what is the exit of that place? Red. Skip the night, which is unfortunate.
I'm not picking up anything. Must not be any deep arrowheads nearby.
Guess this area doesn't have any deep birds. Unless it's like the actual location of the arrowheads that we've been going our log and just using this to pick them up, because sometimes I've been getting more of these, like usually they're worth 1, but sometimes using this to pick them up they'll be worth like 5 or something. That might be it. But yeah, that fairies episode was Pretty scary. Well, spooky. Too spooky. Because it's like fairies of like these epic powers, and they had nothing to go against them, so it's like they took the chosen one, as it were, which is like this little girl. I mean, she didn't have like a really good life, but still, taking her away from her mother and stuff isn't exactly good, you know? I'm pretty sure it's 800. I won't have enough to get her. Yeah.
Hey, anything new in the store?
Take a look. Whoa, that's my last cobweb duster. Take that in. Whoa, that's my last cobweb duster. Take that into someone's mind with you. You can clean it. Now with that, now here's something every young Psy cadet needs. Now with that, you can change the color of your Psy powers, like your levitation ball and what have you and what not. Well, kind of a vanity thing. You know, in my day, Psy powers were all gray, and we thought that was great. We were happy just to have Psy powers. Whoa, that's my last cobweb duster.
Yep.
That's it for now.
All right.
800.
Arrowheads and come on back. Support your local merchants.
It's Billix. And then the last episode I watched, covered them going into the countryside. And like investigating these disappearances of people who, and it turned out it wasn't actually aliens. For once it was actually humans who ate people, which is like yeah. Just goes down there. I'm getting a lot more arrowheads using this thing than just picking them up normally, which is interesting and awesome. Back up there. I won't do anything to you if you don't bother me. Bollocks. It's always a challenging jump, that one. But yeah, it's just like incredible how disturbing people are, or can be. We're at 300. We're definitely getting close to our goal of 800. We've only got 500 more to go. Keep moving. Just like, yeah, how bad people are and how disturbing they can be. Like eating people, it's just like, my god, sort of type deal. So yeah, the game just crashed, and every time I tried to record in the last area, it didn't let me. So I went through that entire picked up a couple more cards and a few more of them, so I'm like at 355 now, as you can see. It's gonna take a while, I feel, for me to reach that 800 mark. I'm gonna do a bit more because I've got a bit more to talk about. So honestly, I said earlier I was reading Sherlock Holmes, but the book I finished today, even for me, in order to get onto this book, was a book called Alice, which is basically another take on Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, which was a book I read actually over the Christmas holidays, and then I really enjoyed said book. When I read that, it was very interesting, because obviously I've never actually read Lewis Carroll's classic book before, so getting to read that was interesting. It's very sort of childish and explored a lot of interesting things within the child's mind and Alice's adventures, talking to nursery rhyme characters and such. It was a great book, and obviously Alice's Adventures in Wonderland is Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass, if you didn't know that. It's the details her going into that world twice, once going down the rabbit hole, the other time she went through a looking glass type deal, which is like a mirror sort of thing, and imagined an entirely different world. And I feel like they're like similar worlds but at different times maybe, or sort of thing, something along those lines. Whereas like very interesting. And Alice, the book written by Kiri Kalyan, is sort of like an alternative version of events, sort of thing, based around a character called Alice Carroll, or Alison Carroll, as her full name is. Who's like lives in a small town called Appleweed in America, and it has a best friend called Charlie. Charlie kills himself at the start of the book, which is very sad. I'm not entirely sure if this might be based on the real life events that Kiri's gone through. Who had a brother kill himself like last year, but I think this book was written before then, because it's like it says for the name of her brother anyway. There's a card up there that I missed. Boom. Got plenty of them cards now anyway. But yeah, he kills himself, so she decides to go to tell Brian, who's sort of like his boyfriend, because he's Charlie's gay. Which is, again, an interesting character choice. So she gets out, and then on the road to Seattle, where Brian lives, her car crashes, and then she meets Oswin, who is sometimes referred to as the rabbit. Character is the princeling of Terra, Miriam, where this story is set. I'm halfway there, guys. Yeah. So she meets him, and he goes off on a train into Terram, and she follows him. Then meets the character Smoke, which is, I feel, is the sort of representation of the Cheshire Cat character from Alice in Wonderland, because he's a guy who can change his form, a changeling of sorts. Is very interesting and awesome. And she meets she goes through the Fort's Wood, which is, and along her journey she comes across a librarian who collects all works that have ever been written and will ever be written, which is just awesome. Awesome. Yes. The campfire thing. And she has a. She then goes to the Obliviator guy who wipes out. Well, she tells him her story. He writes it all down in a book, which then makes her lose her memory. And this is what Smoke organised. But then Smoke gives her back a book, but it's supplemented some of the pages within the book with pages from a book about Arthur and a page for Arthur. So he's like, she wants to do his battle and stuff. And she knows how to wield a sword now. Which is pretty awesome and cool. And and the reason why they're doing this is so they can battle a nightmare who has taken over Terra and dethroned Aswin's mother, like killed her mother, and he's sort of mind controlling his father, who in fact at the end of the book turns out to be actually the actual nightmare, and the queen nightmare they thought was the nightmare was just the queen, and it's so like game of chess sort of referencing kind of deal. And they also interact with Oberon and Titiana, which is a reference to Shakespeare. And that's pretty hilarious. Yeah, and they're like the fairies and fairies and stuff from that. And Robin, one of the characters she interacted with is Puck from the Shakespeare one, where she turned him into an ass sort of thing, which is quite funny. Oh. Sort of thing, and Alice has to come to terms with the loss of Charlie, the nightmares creations from her sort of mind, and creating her mother and stuff, who was a very bad mother, and everything, and defeat Nightmare, well, the Queen Nightmare, and then she has to defeat the Jabberwocky, which is the King Nightmare. And she does all this. It's just a really good take, and had so many nice references too. Alice in Wonderland, but just differently, and like how it references the film as well is pretty unique and cool. So this is an area we can actually go to if we wanted. And there's the bear again. It's everywhere, that bear. The bear and the maiden fair. Gee, Game of Thrones reference there. But yeah, I really enjoyed the book. It's like a 250-page book, and it takes you on through a magical journey through this Tarmazune place. Just like a dreamland, and it's awesome, and it's pretty well written. as well. This is nice.
I'm not picking up anything. Must not.
Get this back on the go.
I'm not picking up anything. Must not be any deep arrowheads nearby.
Invisibility is useful. And sneaking past them cunts. Yeah, I highly recommend you go get that book and some Kiri, because she's actually a Geek and Sundry vloggers. Bollocks. And that's how I discovered her, through Geeks and Sundry vlogs, and since then sort of really enjoyed her character as a whole. Well, no, her YouTube channel as a whole, and she's a singing geeky person. So yeah, all good. Anyway guys, how many do I have now? I'm at 492. So I've got 308 to get. I might have a pop on tomorrow, because I don't want to do it tonight, if I get my work done. And not do Minecraft like I did this afternoon, to get the remaining of the arrowheads, so I just don't have to record me wandering around the same couple locations picking up arrowheads like I've done for half of this episode. But then again, I had stuff to talk about, so yeah, I just filled it with that. So yeah guys, I'm going to end it here guys. I'll see you guys next time, when hopefully we'll get the cobweb duster and progress somewhat in the story of this game. I'm enjoying it, although I have hated today's series of crashes that have happened, and that was greatly annoying. But yeah, and hopefully you've enjoyed my rant on Torchwood and Alice and stuff. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, Girl Scouts.